Alrighty! Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Gecko the Old School Gamer here presenting One and Done. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009. Got my hog, got my coffee. A little cool because I was still trying to set this shit up. So here, that's interesting. This is not what I expected. Let me tell you what I expected. Cabela's hunting, basically a simulation game, which I have had before back in the day. I've never owned Dangerous Hunts before, or of any kind. Jeez, excuse me. So, little backstory. I have had, if that makes any sense, Cabela's hunting games, before on older systems. So, like, in other words, the PS2, PS1, and even like the PC game, and they were very simulation style, just like Call of the Wild Hunt, the Hunt, Call of the Wild, and Hunting Simulator 2, which I have both of them. Very simulation driven hunt games. This is not what I expected. I did not expect it to be an arcade style game on a console. So, in other words, the other games, Hunt Simulator. Well, I don't know if there's any. If there's any quests in Hunt Simulator 2, I think you just go out and hunt and like explore and shit. But definitely the Call of the Wild, you have missions and stuff like that. Plus you can just hunt however you want. Anyway, you know what I mean, within your budget. This gives you like a certain amount of time during missions. There's quick time events. There's things to be unlocked for sure. So in other words, like if you run across 10 beehives and you destroy them, you get something extra or another. I don't know exactly what you get, but this is filled with animals that will kill you and kill other people. So in other words, especially, which I think maybe I'll just do, I'll start a new game and kind of show you guys the first boss, which is a lion, a den of lions. Well, I don't want to ruin it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this one. Just because I was expecting one thing and it was totally a different thing than I expected. So I expected simulation and it gave me a arcade style. So here's what's funny. Back in the day, in the early 90s, me and my buddy Extreme Beast had played a Cabela's hunt game, and it was on the keyboard and mouse. And I remember this specifically because it was easier for me to either just focus on the keyboard or focus on the mouse. And I forget exactly if I was controlling the keyboard or the mouse. I probably was controlling the mouse, and he was controlling the keyboard. And so we were walking around the game, right? Walking around the woods, and we had the idea. Well, we have a tree stand, so let's hike ourselves up into a tree and just wait there. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, see what happens. So we do that. We don't see nothing. And you know, the guy controlling the mouse is, you know, looking around, trying to see anything, looking down, not noticing anything, right? We're looking down and just kind of, And I don't know, after 10 minutes or so, it's like, let's walk around. So the second we get out of the tree stand, we literally, bloop, pop down onto the ground, and there's a deer's ass, literally, like feet from us. It was like, holy shit. And we were like, holy shit. Hold still, very slowly, grab the gun, put the gun, aim at his ass, slowly. We're whispering, right? And it's like, why are we whispering? It's a fucking game. So, so we bring up the gun and he shoots and it takes off. Of course, we did not get that deer. We were just so blown away that we just sit there for 10, 15 minutes looking around at the ground. I think the deer might have come up from behind us. And because the second we stepped down off the tree stand, its ass is like literally like, oh my fucking God. Right? White tail and all. So yeah, it was fun. So I mean, yeah, that's the more of the old style simulation game that I was kind of expecting out of this. But this is nowhere near that. Whole lot of quick time events, and you're given a mission to, for example, you kill a couple of lions that are eating this thing, right? This deer or whatever the fuck it is, and you walk up to it and it's like, oh, this would be really good for a bait. It's like, all right, so now you're carrying around this fucking bait. And then you find this tree, and it's like, oh, this is a really good spot to hang the bait. And you can't place it anywhere else. So you're supposed to come here to this area. And it's like, okay. You get there, you try to hang it up, and then you get ambushed by a whole bunch of lions. And I'm like, okay, so they were planning this? I don't know. A lot of it seems weird. So, I don't know. And then a lion was attacking a campsite, which you have to save all your employees, but the campsite's divided into certain sections. I'm like, this is not a campsite, and it's so hard to fucking see. So, I don't know. For me, this game was a little disappointing. I was talking to my coworkers about this game, and he had played it on his Wii back in the day. And he said it was so fun, he played it all the time. And I'm like, yeah, you probably never played the simulation games either, but, so like I said, I'm brought down a few pegs just because I thought it was one thing, and it's something different. So that's where I'm at with this. So it's okay, but let's get into it. I will show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let me get this up. Where's my thing? Here we go. Boom. All right. Loading. Made by Activision. Went out of business shortly after this. When did they go out of business? 2012. 2014, something like that. There's a preview or something. Fun Labs. Oh yeah. So this is how you're introduced to yourself and the game. Let me know if you think this is odd. They're chasing a guy, probably Alaska, Montana, somewhere, I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay. 2008. Maybe it's the opening sequence that I was kind of thinking about. The whole bear chasing thing, that's what I was talking about. Yes, autosave. We're good with that. And so I was fucking around with this. Damn, my Xbox it's got the wrong date. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make note to change that. This was actually yesterday, or the day before yesterday, which is not November 22nd, 2005. Okay. So let me just do a new one. Normal. I'm already called Gecko in this, so I'll just call this one Gex. Just to see. We'll go here. And right away I did put in a code. It's a gun that you get if you bought it directly from Cabela's? Where'd that code come from? It's like a 5-digit number. And you get this gun that's supposed to be really good. I mean, yeah, in grand scheme of things, it does look pretty good. I wonder if I could replay. You know what? Let me see if I can replay this. I did like that gun though. Career. Let me see. Okay, well I'll just show you my gun that I got. This one here. Right here. Boom. I'll hit change. So you type in a code and you get the 470 Nitro Express. Your ballistics and your power, recoil, it's all really very good. This is your these are your rifles. So now look at that. The power and ballistics on the 416 is not as good. That's probably your best weapon if you don't have this code. As you see, the 470 is pretty nice. But this will be the one you want for a bit. And then you can customize these. So, yeah, you can't customize this one, but let's see. Scope, standard release, extension. This part is already in. Oh, okay. So you can add reload speed, right? Like by doing hitting up and down. Oh shit. That'll eliminate your recoil completely. Increase magazine capacity. Yeah, the bear's gonna be. See, nothing adjusts. That's what I don't understand. Nothing adjusts the ballistics and power. Probably because that's a different gun altogether, maybe. But I don't know. Oops. Okay, so my guess is it's not gonna. Let me. Do I want to? All right, let's go with the. Oops. I just accepted the mission. I was trying to go in to see what my lower quality rifles have. But, yeah. That bear was getting annoying. Every couple of seconds. It's like, okay, mute. The effectiveness of your shot is indicated by the color and shape of your crosshairs. So the closer the animal is, your reticle will go from red to green, with all the colors in the middle.
So it's a trophy brown bear you're after, huh?
I'm a man who appreciates a challenge.
Well, friend, this might just be your lucky day.
Oh?
One of my men just radioed back, saying he spotted a huge adult brown bear.
How far?
Right near his cabin. Not far from here at all.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Don't waste time thanking me. You got a bear to track.
Yeah, this is after that whole lion bullshit. So this thing in the upper right corner will fill in darker. You see how it went? Now you're going completely the wrong direction. And now we're going the right direction. You can crouch, you can, but you can't crouch that low. There's no jump.
I think I saw him there.
You can't crouch all the way. Oh, look at that. I reached the checkpoint. Now, there are invisible walls. You walk to a specific tree line and you can't go any farther. There's, this is about as good as your map is gonna get. Right here, that's it. Alright, eliminate scavengers. So I think if I would have shot that wolf or coyote or whatever the fuck it was, that would have been a point for that. Alright, gear, here we go. Look how slow that is. Alright. Oh, that right there was my hunting view. Basically, shit's highlighted when that's darkened. Okay. There it is. And you gotta do this at the right time. Oops. Did you hear
That's how
that?
you have to deal with them when they get vicious.
Oh man. There's no run. This is it. I mean, the graphics look pretty good for Xbox 360, but I mean, the trail just like it shows itself. So I'm assuming this is where we're going. Yeah, we might be hitting a wall. Yeah, I went completely the wrong way. Yeah, I love hunting games, but I don't know about this one. Yeah, that's your sidestep. Why he goes into third-person view to do that, I don't fucking know. Now, look at this. Watch this. Okay, so I've got the handgun out. I sidestep. I'm holding the rifle. Right? I mean, what the fuck is that? That don't make no sense. All of a sudden, I'm holding the rifle. Okay, invisible wall. I can't just drop down. And guess I'm supposed to go this way because my meter is there. Yeah, I can't jump over that. I can't walk through those trees or this rock. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Invisible walls. I could stay here and try not to disturb them. Or what? Okay. So stupid. Here we go. This is what quick time events. Fucking A. He just vanished through the fucking trees. Okay. I'm just not feeling it. This I can't stand it. I'm gonna play Xbox One, Call of Wild, or even a more basic version of a hunting game simulation, which is Hunting Simulator 2. There we go. I bought this for like $6 at the Goodwill store. So, I mean, I don't know. I want a hunting simulating game. I don't need this arcade, quick time event bullshit. Especially when you fire a gun. Look, man, I hunt, okay? And I've shot at deer I've never hunted moose, but I've seen videos where, yeah, you fire a gun, they're taking off. They're not going to charge you and attack you like this. They do attack, but not. This is totally just, I don't know. Dare I say stupid? Yeah, very stupid. You're probably going to think I'm going to say an F. No, this isn't an F. This is not an F. It's not even a D. I'm just going to place this at a C because I think you have to be in the mood to play this one for sure. Just like you have to be in the mood to play a simulation game, which, the Call of Wild, I was playing that last night, and it was annoying the fuck out of me. But I kept playing it because it was me fucking up, not like the way this is. It wasn't the graphics fucking up. It wasn't whatever. It was just me doing accidentally firing my gun when I'm tracking an animal and I'm close and I'm like. Instead of having my camera out or my binoculars or my the deer noise, I switched the weapon. I switched to my gun and accidentally shot, and that's like goddamn, because the controls are a little. You got to get used to the Call of Wild controls. Now, hunting simulator controls are more basic and more. Refined, I guess, but the Call of the Wild one is definitely for PC style use, but ported to the console. So you hit menu, and you bring up the map. All of a sudden, now you really are in console mode, basically, but on an Xbox controller, which is it takes some getting used to. So doing stupid shit in that game by accident is my fault. Whereas this is just like, what? He's holding a handgun, he's sidestepping, holding a completely different gun. The moose, the quick time, I can't stand the quick time events in this game. Yeah, a C. And yeah. C. I'm not happy with this game. Whatever. It is what it is. I really had my heart set on a simulation game for an older console like this, but no. I'm gonna stick with my Xbox One for that. Unless I come across, another Cabela's deer hunting game, or I don't even know what their games are called anymore, because they don't really do no games anymore. So there you go. Yeah, it's a C, not an F or even a D. It's just like a C. I'll put this in maybe a few more times and just see if I can get over this. But yeah. Adios, amigos.